Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas and I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia. And of course, we're still kicking on with movie month this month. And that means we're just going to be having some movie chats about all things movies. We've selected a different couple of movies every day and had a watch and revisited some classics. And yeah, taking the time out to have a chat about it with you here on the YouTube show. Now we're going to continue on with our Clint Eastwood theme and our Dirty Harry theme, of course, which we've been covering from the last couple of days. And of course, this brings us to the fourth entry in the series, which is called Sudden Impact. And this one, quite famously, is known for the quote, "Go ahead, make my day." So, prior to this, Dirty Harry had not said that, or I should say Clint Eastwood had not said that in a movie in the Harry Callahan series. And it's funnily associated with the first movie in the franchise, but it's this one where he really says it. So, and he just rams it home when he does bring that on. Now, the movie itself, it's quite a bleak movie, and that's saying something considering some of the bleak topics that the other movies in the series had. But this one's really bleak, as Clint Eastwood, of course. I'm just going to call him Clint Eastwood from now on. He stars in this with Sondra Locke, who was his partner at the time, and basically the character played by Sondra Locke was assaulted by some scumbags, and essentially she's going around laying waste to them. So it's another movie with vigilante killers in it, and of course the bodies keep piling up in the morgue in San Francisco, and there's only one man who can crack the case, and of course that's Harry Callahan again. And yeah, he goes through the adventure and the action, and there's a few other things that happen in the interim. He crosses a mob boss that randomly attack him, and there's this action scene in the movie that just seems really out of place almost, because it's not really set up that well. But anyway, like Harry's just driving home, and or Clint Eastwood, I should say, he's just driving home, like he's gone to pick up a pizza or something like that, and some dudes throw some Molotov cocktails at his car, and it just comes out of nowhere. But there is, like, if you watch it a couple of times, there is like a vague connection, but it just pops out of nowhere, and a lot of things in this one do pop out of nowhere. In regards to that, it's, like I said, a bleaker movie than Magnum Force and Dirty Harry, and to a point the Enforcer. It's quite bleak. But eventually, Harry goes on holiday, like they send him off to like up the coast or down the coast, depending on where you are in California, and Clint Eastwood, gets the hots for Sondra Locke, as it were, and they sort of hook up and stuff. And yeah, anyway, let's get down to the brass tacks. Sondra Locke's character just starts taking down the names and avenging her assault, and Dirty Harry, or Clint Eastwood, he gets involved in it as well and shoots a whole lot of bad guys. And yeah, that's basically it. He gets a brand new 44 Magnum, which is like an automatic version of it. If anyone knows something about that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The bad guys get brought to justice, or like shot with a 44 Magnum, or stabbed, or something like that, or fall to their doom. And yeah, it's quite bleak. And comparatively, like the other ones, had a kind of sense of humour about them, or a sense of fun, but this one doesn't, and it's not as fun. yeah, it's not as fun. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I'll give this one. And I'm sorry, Clint. You hope you don't come after me and try to make my day. Um, but yeah, I'll give it a 2.5 on the Rob Vegas scale because yeah, like I said, it's just not fun, and the it kind of yeah, there's this grim tone to it all, which yeah, I don't know. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's grim, but anyway, apparently it was a hit when it came out. Critical response was mixed, but you know, you're going to see one of these movies, it's you're not gonna, you know what you're in for. But like I said, yeah, it's grim, and of course, its legacy is that catchphrase, "Go ahead, make my day," which is like legendary now. So, if for nothing else, that is in there. So, yeah. Now, just another thing, just while I talk about DVDs and physical media, don't you just hate it, right? When you collect, like, a movie in a series, right? And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get all the Dirty Harry movies, like, and I'm like, yeah, I've got the first one, that's great. It's like the Clint Eastwood collection and everything like that, and the DVD looks like that. And then you go to buy the rest of them, and of course they've got this different sort of design on the pack and everything, and it's all, and it sits on the shelf like all funny, and it's kind of like, you know, it's like like it's a bit OCD of me, yeah, I know, and a bit silly, but yeah, it'd be nice if, you know, there was kind of a synergy to them, but there's not. That's first world problems. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you too have that problem where you just sort of look at your DVDs and it's like, that's one in the series that has a brown cover and doesn't match. But anyway, let me know about that, and let me know if you have seen Sudden Impact, and yeah, what you think about it in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe, of course. And yeah, shout it out loud for good old Clint Eastwood. We might touch on a few more of his movies as we go with Movie Month. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, so stay tuned. Thank you. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas, and I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and today I'm joined by my little movie watching friend Mia, and we're here to talk all things movies. Camera's this way. Cool. Mia, it's raining a bit outside, isn't it?